There is no coming to consciousness without pain. Who understands without pain? We know what we need to do. We know what will lead us to chaos and what will lead us to order. Yet we choose chaos. We know who is going to entangle us more and more, and who is going to free us. Yet, what do we choose? What are our choices? We choose what is immediately benefiting. We know that our choices should be benefiting us in the long term. Do we choose? We do not choose. What do we choose? We choose pleasure over peace. If you are given two options, one is you have to meditate, and another is you can go into sensory pleasure. What will you choose? What will you choose? If you have two options, one, you have to choose someone who loves you truly, but he or she is not beautiful. And another, if somebody is beautiful but doesn't love you, what will you choose? What you have been choosing, look at them. You complain that there is no peace in life. Did you choose peace in your decisions of life? Did you prioritize peace? You did not prioritize peace. You prioritized pleasure. You complain that you did not get love. But did you go for love? You went for pleasure. That's what you got. You know that only peace will settle you. You know that only true love will settle you. You know what is right, what is wrong for you. You know that junk food is not good for your body. You should not eat. Yet, what do you choose? What do you choose? One day you will have to choose what is really best for you. One day life will make you helpless to choose what is best for your body, what is best for your mind. After you have suffered, you will come back to your senses. Who understands without suffering? Have you understood without suffering? Have you understood before pain? Nobody understands. What you need is not new philosophy. What you need is not a new technique. What you need is little more pain. Pain has not happened to you, and that is why you are not in your senses. Even now you are prioritizing pleasure over peace. Even now you are prioritizing silly things over profound things. You are living in your childhood now. When you were a child, you did not live. Now you have become adult, but behaving like a child. You won twice. You don't want to understand life. You don't want to understand who you are. You don't want to understand your behaviors. You don't want to understand why there is pain in your life, from where pain came in your life. You are not bothered. Little pain is needed. Deeper pain is needed. Your problem is not that you have 100 scars. Your problem is none of those scars are big enough. One big wound heals 100 small wounds. One big pain in life will cure 100 other diseases. You don't have pain. You don't have pain. You are just disappointed. You are angry. You don't have pain. A person who has pain becomes quiet. A person who has deep pain, he starts seeing the truth of life. he starts seeing the nature of things, not just the appearances of things. He starts naturally seeing things deeper. He becomes quiet. You are in pain and you're making noise. You have had a breakup and now you're planning for one more relationship. You don't want to come out of this game. Where is pain? Deep pain will free you from the desire of having the same thing which gave you pain. Your pain is not deep. Deep pain frees you. Small pain entangles you. You have gone through a separation, but deep down you are longing for one more person, one more relationship. You are not tired. There also you will go through the same thing. May not be in the same style. The style will change. Same thing, same thing. You don't have pain. The day you have pain, your eyes will open. Nobody has to tell you then what you need to do. Nobody has to tell you what is right. You always know what is right. A part of you knows what is right. A part of you knows where you're going to suffer and where you're going to rejoice. Do not say you do not know at all. You know it. You know where it's going to be a heaven and where it's going to be a hell. You know it. Yet you do not make those choices which are best for you in the long term. No problem. Keep going ahead with this. Life is coming on the way with its stick. Life is coming very soon, arriving with a stick. Life teaches you with stick. It's a very strict master. It has no ashram. It has no books. It has no dress code. It has no warning. It will hit you hard and you will shout. You will learn because that is the option you have chosen. Life gave you the choice to consciously, responsibly choose what is best for you. But we are over smart. We are over smart people. we will do what we want. No problem. Life is on the way. Life will tell you what you need to do. The pain in your life is nothing but life telling you the truth in a bitter way because you did not understand in sweet ways. Carl Jung says, there is no coming to consciousness before pain. Nobody understands before pain. Nobody understands before suffering. What you need is a little more pain. That is the only way you can come to your senses. And one big pain will end all the sufferings of your life. Please understand. One deeper pain will bring you to your senses, and you will be helplessly choosing what is best for you. You will start eating bitter gourds, even when you don't like it. You will want to eat sweets, but you will find you're eating bitter gourds, butter gourds, gooseberry, because you have damaged your body by eating sweets, by doing what I want to do, by saying I'm free to eat what I want. I can eat rubbish, junk, because it's my life. One day you won't be able to say it's my life and I'm free to eat. You will have only two options: one, to die of disease; another, to eat what is best for your body, even if you don't like it. What is right is right. Life will one day make you helpless to eat bitter gourds, what you call boring foods. One day when deep pains happens to you, your eyes will open, you will come back to senses, and then you cannot again fall in the pit. Once your senses open up, you cannot fall in the same pit again, and so you cannot suffer thereafter. You'll come back to your consciousness, to your senses. Nobody understands before suffering. Go through suffering in life. That's my blessing. May deeper pain happen to you, not the smaller. When pain is small, you can still adjust. You can still use your cell phones. You can still watch Netflix. You can watch a comedy movie on the day you are in deep pain. your ego can still be firm. Pain is out to happen to you in your life, whether you want it or you don't want it. Pain is one of the realities of life. It is inevitable. Buddha's first declaration is that life is full of pain. So when it has to happen to you, anyway, my blessing is that may bigger pain happen to you, deeper pain happen to you, not the small pain. A small pain wastes your time. May you go through bigger storm where your ego is totally crushed, where you become so helpless that the only way to come out of that situation is by giving up your ego, your over smartness. Who understands before the storm? Who has followed before the suffering? Thousands of people have told you what to do. Still, what do you do? You listen to my videos, you like them, but do you do? Do you follow? Nothing. You cannot follow because pain has not happened. When pain happens, you will wake up. Deeper the pain, closer you are to enlightenment. Deeper the pain, closer you are to yourself. May you go through deep pain in your life, not small pain. It's not my wish, it is fact of your life. It is fact of my life, it is fact of human life. Everyone has to go through pain, there is no exception. There's no exception. And when you have to go through, then go through in the beginning. Finish it in the beginning. Finish the chaos in the beginning itself. Why to have the fear whole life? Finish it in the beginning so you can live well the rest of your life. When Carl Jung says there is no coming to consciousness before pain, is stating the fact of human life. Nobody understands before he has suffered. Have you understood? Honestly, check. Have you understood? Have you understood? When you go through deeper pain, interestingly, you will arrive at peace. The cure of pain is in the pain, Rumi says. Because when you go through deeper pain, the pain ends up, you also end up. Both end. You and the pain, both ends. To one in you whom pain happens, that ends. And the pain ends. When you go through deep pain, you will arrive at peace. I want you to arrive at peace. I want you to arrive at peace soon. Sooner. But you cannot arrive at peace before coming to your consciousness, before coming to your senses. And you cannot come to your senses without suffering. Who listens before pain? Who follows before suffering? Before you have suffered, everything is just words for you. Everything is philosophy. Everything is spiritual quotations. Great for your WhatsApp. We truly listen when we are utterly helpless. When we go through deep pain, we are utterly helpless. In that moment of helplessness, our eyes open. And then we see life as it is. And then we do what is actually right for us, not what we want, what we like. My way, his way, my life. No. We start doing what is actually good for us.